I'm Cliff Schultz, professor and Kellstadt Chair of Marketing in the Quinlan School of Business at Loyola University, Chicago. Each January, we bring a group of students in Marketing 561 to Vietnam, Cambodia, and Thailand. It's a remarkable course that gives students a chance to immerse into a learning environment to learn about culture, geography.
And one might ask, why would we teach this particular course? It's because these are some of the most robust economies in the world, and they're largely very keen to be engaged with the United States. So I can talk about this kind of thing in a classroom. I can talk to you about political economy, and I can give you some rather slick World Bank slides, but what really makes this a compelling course and what's made it so successful over the years, I would like to think, is the fact that we do discuss some of those issues in class briefly, but then we actually travel to Southeast Asia. And they live the essence of these places. They meet experts from all different kinds of sectors, politics, governance, business, many parts of business as well. They walk the streets, they feel the humidity on their skin, they walk through markets and smell unique scents and see the hustle and bustle, the activity of the people.
We're in a market about 45, 50 kilometers outside of Siem Reap, where we're staying. It's a very touristic area. And this market I was last in about 5 years ago, and it's remarkably unchanged. This particular place is kind of restaurant, retail, surrounded by little shops, largely selling the same types of products. In developing economies, it's very important to talk about marketing systems, not just selling a product in a place, but how does the product get there? Where does it come from? And then how do you dispose of product and refuse in part of the value chain? So I'm actually standing in the middle of a garbage patch, which is directly connected to the market, because people haven't thought far enough ahead what to do with all these trash bags. Nobody's taken ownership of this. Apparently no regulators are particularly concerned about this. It's a fundamental problem that needs to be redressed. Again, an opportunity for somebody from Loyola to come up with some plans to help people in this small town with this small market to fix this problem, make their environment a little bit better, and in a small way make the world a little bit better.
I like to tell students that if they're open to the opportunities that exist for them, literally every step, every breath will be a new experience for them for the entire time they're in emerging Southeast Asia. And I think it's the kind of course that really separates us from literally every other business school.
We are in a village that's built around the Great Tonle Sap, the largest freshwater body of water in Southeast Asia. And you can see these homes on stilts. We're kind of at the very end of the dry season. By the height of the rainy season, the water goes up almost to the first level of the homes. And as we go out, we're going to see the evolution of this community, which is clearly very dependent upon the Tonle Sap. And we'll see a floating village when we get out there, a lot of merchants out there selling stuff, increasingly touristic, but for our purposes, this particular village is very much off the grid. In fact, literally until 4 years ago, it wasn't even serviced by electricity, so it was truly off the grid. But now it's changing very quickly with tourists coming and opening up and promises by various governments. But it's quite an interesting opportunity to learn about a very unique market and marketing dynamic, about how to grow food and where to sell it, how to dispose of refuse and so forth. It's a truly fascinating marketscape. And of course, you get to learn about it in Marketing 561 in the Quinlan School at Loyola University, Chicago.
This class is a marketing class, but it is not simply about selling stuff. It's about finding ways to apply marketing tools, to improve marketing systems, to improve the human condition in those systems, and to improve the quality of life of individual people.
It's an opportunity for students not only to discover the essence of business in emerging Southeast Asia, but it's an opportunity to discover that person that dwells deep within you, to develop that person so that when you finish Loyola, you are prepared to go forth and set the world on fire.